shells into his neck and chest, killing him dead. Ned knew the police would call in a special train full of reinforcements for this murder, so he had already planned his next steps. He had some men derail the train tracks into Glenrowan and made plans to shoot any survivors after the crash. They would then blow up a bridge, torch the courthouse, and free the prisoners in jail before returning to the bush. The Kelly gang storms the Glenrowan Inn and takes every person inside hostage. In true Ned Kelly fashion, he throws a party for the hostages with games, booze, music, and dancing. Everyone's stuck there, being forced to have a good time while waiting for the eventual train wreck. But it grows late, and no train filled with police seems to have crashed yet. So Ned lets 21 of the hostages he deems trustworthy go home to sleep. But Ned had judged one man wrong. Amongst the free hostages was the schoolmaster for the town, and he immediately runs out to the train tracks to try to alert the police. He waves down the train right before it hits the sabotaged track, saving the lives of all the police officers aboard. Back in the inn, Kelly is releasing the rest of the hostages for the night when the cops suddenly attack the hotel. Ned and his gang rush into the hotel and put on crude suits of armor they had constructed out of plow steel. Each set of armor weighs almost 100 pounds, but is bulletproof, and the Kelly gang lumber out to engage the police in a shootout. Bullets fly back and forth, and some of the hostages are caught in the crossfire. While makeshift armor protects their bodies, the limbs of the outlaws are completely exposed, and soon Ned takes shots to his left hand, arm, and right foot. He stumbles out into the bush, bleeding heavily. The other gang members continue to fire at the cops from inside of the hotel. At dawn the next morning, Ned, armed with 3 pistols, lumbers out of his hiding spot and confronts the police in a last stand. Bullets ricochet off of his armor as he walks forward, firing rounds at the law. His brother and another gang member continue to provide cover fire from inside the hotel. Finally, an officer realizes Ned's legs are completely unprotected and fires 2 shotgun shells into his thighs, finally bringing down the outlaw. The remainder of the Kelly gang dies in the subsequent gunfight. Miraculously, Ned, though badly injured, survives the shootout. While being treated by a doctor, they find that he was wearing the green sash from his childhood that he had earned by saving the drowning boy's life. He is put on trial and is sentenced to death by hanging. Thousands protested Ned Kelly's sentence, and a petition with 32,000 signatures was submitted requesting clemency, but all the attempts to save him fail. On November 11th, 1880, at just 25 years old, Ned walks up to the gallows. The executioner asks him if he has any last words. He looks up towards the sky and says, "Such is life."